The next step in the process is action. I love this quote from Coach Jen Sincero. In order to kick ass, you must first raise your foot. Something that we know from the field of motivational science is that someone is way more likely to follow through on their action and their commitment if they identify what we call the 3 W's. What you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and where you're going to take that action. To this end, I strongly encourage you to go out, after our session today and find yourself an accountability partner. This could be a coach, a mentor, a colleague, a friend, even a family member. When you're looking for your accountability partner, I recommend looking for a few special qualities. So you want that person to be a cheerleader for you. You want them to genuinely want you to succeed. You want them to be encouraging of you. So that's one criteria. The other thing is you want them to hold you accountable, but this is really important, without shame. So our saboteur is very attached to shame, and we don't want to be adding fuel to the fire. So when they hold you accountable, you want them to be holding you accountable in a kind and compassionate way. And you don't want them to let you off the hook too easily. You want someone who is going to perhaps have an uncomfortable conversation with you, where they're curious and ask some curious questions as to why you didn't follow through on your commitment. So this sort of gentle but firm kind of accountability partner is what we're aiming for. This is another area. We're talking earlier about negativity bias, that our brain has negativity bias. This is actually one place where you can use it to your advantage. So, the fear of loss actually is stronger than the promise of reward. And so I've seen this done in a couple of different ways, and I'll give you some examples of what that looks like. So what you can do is you can have your accountability partner perform actions that you select ahead of time that are slightly punitive. So what I've seen other people do is that they give money to their accountability partner, and they tell their accountability partner that if I don't take said action as I've said I would, I want you to donate that money to, and just, they've selected some charity they absolutely despise. So, that's one way to use sort of punishment, but it's like set by yourself to encourage you to follow through and do your commitments. In fact, there is an app that does this for you. There's apps for everything now. I think it's called stick.com, where you can go in and they'll act as your accountability partner and send money to your most despised charity of your choosing. Another way I've seen this done is I saw one of my clients, they actually gave an item of clothing that they really loved to their accountability partner. And they said, if I don't follow through on this action, you can donate that to the charity store of your choosing. So that's one, these are just ideas of how you can use that negativity bias to your advantage in these instances.